Sometimes it feels like things aren't working out. Sometimes it feels like we don't know what to do or where to go or what decision to make. And sometimes we start to question whether or not we've made the right decisions. But if the things we do and the things we've done were done with the emphasis on love and peace and happiness, then we just must trust in our Creator and our entire universe and all that exists. We must trust that everything is always being worked out for us, no matter how difficult it seems, no matter how the struggles feel. Rather than focusing on the struggles, let's focus on our blessings. It's what keeps me going. It's what keeps me knowing that everything is always working out for me. And it is. It's always working out for me, for you, for all of us. Sometimes it's difficult, but that means it's time to grow. Growing pains are always difficult. Learning sometimes comes at a cost. But if we take the lesson, if we do the work, if we look at ourselves and make the adjustments that we're being encouraged to, if we look at the big picture of things and focus on all that is good for us, then the universe, God, our Creator, will continue to reward us with more blessings, and what we've gone through will be a pure blessing. So love, peace, and happiness to you and your family. Stay strong, and just know that everything is always okay. Everything is always good, as long as we're working with love and happiness and peace in mind.
All right. Beautiful day, beautiful soul. And welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. I am your hostess. I go by Melinda, NailFanatic, and I'm back to do the latest episode of the download series. This is your free tarot reading. You're looking for a free tarot reading. You don't want to spend no money on it. This is the one. Have a seat, buckle up. We're about to jump right on into this thing and take a drive. Let's see where it takes us. All right. Others of you, you have a question and it's worth a donation of at least $10 US to get an answer from me and my tarot cards. If that's you, put it in the comment on which account you send your donation to, along with your question. But make sure your donation is received. Once I've verified that, then we'll be happy to read for you as well. So they gave me a spread. While I was shuffling the cards, they showed me what spread to lay for us today. So this is a new spread. It's called Beneath the Surface. So what they're giving me is at surface value, what it appears to be, what you believe you see. Then they're giving me below that, we'll see what's growing in the 3D below the surface, and what the spiritual precept or the divine mind wants you to know about it. The bottom of the deck is 8 of Cups energy. So the 8 of Cups energy below is an indication that you've been walking away from certain things and walking towards other things. This motion that's happening is about an exchange. An exchange of something of lower value for something of greater value. Okay, so you're exchanging something of value. Okay, so in the recent past, this isn't recent past. These are different blessings. We're talking about 3 different good things coming out right now. So in the video that's on the community tab, that video is on the community tab that I just played. That video was recorded 6 years ago. So it's interesting because in listening to it, I could hear how certain things that I say is been adjusted a little bit since then. But oh shit, that thing is too high. Hold on. But the other thing is these are things that are working out in our favor, but we're not always immediately aware of how that's true, is one thing that I'm seeing. So One of the things that's happening right now is the King of Cups. For someone, there's this is a female King of Cups, okay? This is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, male or female body, but a feminine energy. This one knows that in emotional masteries, they can protect the things that they care of, that they care for. So there's some emotionally challenging things that have been happening, yet you know that in maintaining higher vibration and continuing to stay focused on your blessings, you navigate the trajectory of your life in a more positively oriented, more pleasurably oriented direction. So what's brewing beneath the surface in this is the Ace of Swords. Okay, new awareness, a truth, a communication. I heard a phone call. What Spirit wants you to know about it is the Chariot. It's going to really launch you forward. So as you're having these different experiences that aren't always so pleasurable, okay, let me get that there. As you're having these different experiences that aren't always the most pleasurable, you're navigating them with a specific type of awareness that, hey, I'm just going to make the best of whatever comes my way. In this, you learn some new information. It unlocks a key for something for you. And the universe is saying it's going to catapult you forward. So let's get a word of clarity on this. They said just one to find out a little bit more about what this entails for you in your 3D experience. Why is this Ace of Swords here for you in the 3D experience? Let's see. Activation. So whatever this new information is, this new awareness, this epiphany, this download, this phone call is going to activate something for you that's really going to push you forward. So in business, this is an opportunity coming your way that you weren't experiencing. In romance, this is a truthful conversation happening between you and the one that you care about. In family, somebody's going to reveal some information that they've kept on their lock and key for a long time that's going to change your life. It's going to help you move forward. In the physical mundane, I hear somebody is actually going to get news and they're going to get a vehicle. Somebody is going to be gifted a vehicle that's going to help them to get where they need to be a lot quicker. For some of you, this is some sort of access tool. For others of you, it's a literal vehicle, okay? But there's some sort of gift coming in for someone here. All right, this awareness is a gift, okay? The awareness, the truth that's learned is a gift. Information gained coming in right now for you is a gift. So let's look at what else blessings you have going on. In your physical experience, on the surface, what it appears to be is you're manifesting things. So you're noticing synchronicities. As above, so below. You're noticing things that you thought about that ran by the side of your mind real quick in a hurry. They're showing up in your physical experience in some sort of way. So let's see what's bubbling beneath the surface with this. The 9 of Swords. Okay, interesting. So this is interesting because this is a blessing. Somebody's fears and anxieties are being triggered. So it's a blessing for you because Spirit says you got to get over that shit. Whatever these fears or triggers, somebody's got some serious body shaming issues going on. They're ashamed of their self. Somebody has some fears, but it's like universe, God, source is pushing you to overcome those fears, okay? What you need to know about this is judgment, okay? So in this, there's going to be big announcement energy there, okay? There's going to be big announcements made. I hear you manifesting an opportunity that's putting you in the spotlight in some way. I hear, and it's going to have all eyes on you, okay? All eyes on me. All right, Tupac, come through. Yeah, he's like, yeah, it's that first time you get up on stage in front of that big old crowd and everybody's eyes are glued to you. I hear something that you're going to say will shock and awe other people. This is a blessing for you. This is a manifestation that you're being bringing through. Okay, this announcement for some of you, it's coming from you. Spirit is pushing you to say something. So if you have some sort of speaking to do, it's going to come through. And here it is. It's to overturn some sort of deception. Some of you are going to be in a whistleblower energy where you're going to be taking some information that you know and shedding a light on what's been going on a bigger scale, though. Okay. creating awareness about it. It's going to be very big. I see big news coming in for someone here. And I see you sharing it, and you manifested it because you knew something was happening here. You knew something needed to be brought out into the open, and here you'll be bringing out something that was hidden into the open. I also see that wherever you've been put in the spotlight, in the limelight, in your 5 minutes of fame, or however long it's going to be for you, because for all of you, it won't be the same. They're saying you're going to overcome some fears in this. So some of you are going to, I see somebody attending a birthday party. And at this birthday party, either you're going to be giving a toast, you're going to be giving an announcement, you might be singing, you might be doing karaoke, something like that. There's some sort of a birthday party here, some sort of a celebration energy that you're manifesting. And in there's so much synchronicity, and you got to do it. You got to do it. You got to do it for whatever reason. You got to do it. It's like somebody putting the microphone in your face, say, it's time, baby. You got to come out and shine, baby. So let's see what else blessing is working on you. On the surface, it looks like you've been waiting for fucking ever. The Temperance card is here. You've had to be very patient. You've been waiting. What's bubbling below the surface in this? Strength, power. Okay, for someone on Leo energy here. Okay. All right. So I hear divine timing and this Leo Lion's Gate energy working out very strongly for you. Expect from here until the future. I'm hearing until the future, everything has changed. Okay. So everything has changed. Things are picking up the momentum for you. What you need to know about this, the King of Pentacles, it's going to make you a very wealthy person is what I hear. This is a masculine King of Pentacles. It's going to make you very wealthy. Some of you have been waiting for a business to kick off. This Lionsgate portal energy is giving the fuel to that fire. Okay. For some of you, you've been waiting for this connection to blossom. It looks like this connection is going to be blossoming. Let's get a word of clarity to clarify why this Strength card is here for you and what's unfolding for you. What do we have? Immature, and it came out in reverse. Okay. So somebody here is growing up. Somebody is growing up here. Interesting. Anywhere where your business was immature, it's going to mature. Anywhere where a relationship was new and young, it's going to be maturing. Okay. So I also hear for someone here, you've been trying to set yourself apart from a connection. You have a very strong connection with somebody. You've been trying to set yourself apart from that for various reasons. I hear for various reasons that are very spiritually driven and sensible overall, just logical and sensible reasons. They're saying that if this is you, that immature energy is no longer allowed to approach you, will not be allowed to approach you. Okay. They won't be able to come into your space. And anywhere where you felt like something external had some sort of control over you, your vibe, your life, and the happenings and goings on there, you're going to be seeing that, yeah, that shit doesn't play anymore because you've changed in your own vibration. You've realized, I hear you've taken back your power, and the taking back your power, some of you are going to notice as your money goes up, different ones who are very significant in your experience in the past, you had a lot of, they had a lot of weight in your life. They're going to show their ass. That's what I hear. They're going to show their ass. I hear that they're going to be acting up as the more things get more progress and mature in your life financially and prosperously for you. The more a relationship solidifies, the more your business grows. The ones who have been speaking out negativity, the ones who have been, whether they knew that was against you or not, it's like they've been talking out the side of their neck, talking out their ass. That shit is going to, first off, it's not going to work. And it will be very clear who they are. Okay. So that's something important there. I want to go over these 3D materializations with the Soul Journey lesson cards now, they said. So let's see what we have for the love and peace and happiness. Try at this time. Show me these blessings, what they turning into here. So your blessings are coming because, look, some things have been emotionally difficult. But the way you've been handling them, like you're solid in your truth, and keeping that higher vibration, staying focused on what's working for you, staying focused on the blessings in this, it's drawing some very powerful energies towards you. Friendship, look at that. Friendship is part of the 3D manifestation here. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. There's a new friendship coming in for someone with a air sign person for someone here, but there's a new friendship being activated here for you because you have been so positively oriented regardless of what has come your way. You haven't allowed it to sway you or your character. I see that in this friendship, it could be kindnesses from strangers. It doesn't mean that they're going to go for it with you the whole way, but I do see for someone a very close friend coming in. Now, they're not showing what the evolution of that friendship could turn into, but they're saying enjoy the friendship that's there. I hear even enjoy the friendship while it lasts. So let's see what else do we have over the deception in reverse with the 9 of Swords. Somebody's been hiding, and it's going to be time for you to come out of hiding. Somebody's going to be been hiding their energy, and it's with those, whatever it is that puts you in the spotlight. Clarifying that, we have grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Okay, so you're being put in the limelight as you're making a decision to bring to an end a situation where you was deceiving yourself. You're afraid to move forward. And the blessing here is understanding that interesting, in the allowing of others to sit with their own grief and allowing yourself to move past the situation that was bringing you so much grief. Like, first off, in the absence, you'll appreciate the lessons that you had there. And in the absence, they'll appreciate what you brought to the table when you're gone. Okay. Somebody here has been lying to themselves saying, I'm not upset. I'm not sad about something. But guess what? Those feelings for someone's going to rush up to the surface. They need to be dealt with. Okay. Somebody here, you've been giving yourself a whole lot of grief with this body shaming energy, with this, afraid of how people are looking at you. Okay. Somebody's realizing like that shit is not, here's what you realize. It ain't none of your damn business what they think about you. Did you come to the table with love, peace, and happiness? Because if you did, you're protected on all sides. You can only go right when you do this. Okay. Let's go ahead and move over to the next position. On the third blessing we had here was immature in reverse and the strength card. So somebody's going to be sitting in there grief. Somebody will be revealing their grief. Somebody's been afraid to communicate to you in some cases here about this grief. Okay. And that information, the truth is going to come out there. Somebody being real sorry about something, and that's the truth is coming out there for someone. Now on the next position with immature in reverse and strength card, we have purpose. I know what I am here to do. So you've found your power. You've matured some. Now you're ready to put into action what you're here to do. You know your purpose. You know what makes you shine. You know what turns you on. And you know how it helps to align not yourself only, but others around you somehow. Okay. The bottom of the deck here is discipline. So that's letting you know that in everything that's been going on, you've been disciplining yourself to move away from things that aren't part of your future, with that 8 of Cups and below of the initial deck we used. And with health at the bottom of the deck, making healthier choices for you. You become disciplined in making healthier choices. I see that as this, I hear shuffling. What they're showing me is the games that you play on your phone, and when you ain't got no more moves later, then they come in, they say shuffle, and everything switches around to a different place, right? So things are being switched up in your life. There's an important friend in your life. This person activates a lot of truth within you. There's a situation that brings grief, but it gets rid of some sort of deceptive energy that you were holding on to. And it helps you to embrace the place that was one of fear, so that you could bring some light into that energy right there and not be held in place by fear. Okay. Also, your power being unleashed in a mature way, because you know your purpose now. This is bringing lucrative prosperity to you. So let's go ahead and get a Mahabharata Oracle for you to close out this free tarot reading for you. And then I'll be checking to see if we have any personal questions that are accompanied by their donations, so I can answer those for you. And I encourage you to spend some time on the channel, scroll through some of the older videos. The Taking the Mic playlist has a bunch of awesome channel messages and performances that I've done over the years that you might enjoy. Okay. The bottom of the deck here is impartial. When impartiality comes out, it's like, whichever way this goes, I know I'm going to be okay. But the card that came out for you as your overall guidance is victory. It's card number 11. And that whenever I see 11, it's like the path is lit. Go this way. Go this way. This is the pathway. So with victory coming out, let's see what the book has to say about this victory, okay? So you're winning. You're in a winning position. Remember that no matter what you got to sacrifice to get there, no matter how much challenge it is, honey, you're victorious. You know, when somebody has that victory, they're usually full of sweat, you know, sometimes full of sweat, blood, sweat, and tears. I hear blood, sweat, and tears sometimes to get this victory. It says, Abhimanyu, the son of Arjuna, born to Subhadra, his second wife. Abhimanyu was a courageous, brave young warrior prince whose valor was crucial to the band of a victory. He played a significant role in the Mahabharata, even though he lived for a very short time. His heroic and valuable contribution to the war was the use of his secretive knowledge of strategic warfare he acquired from his father, Arjuna, and uncle Krishna. While still in the womb, it is said that he overheard the conversation between his mother and uncle about a highly developed battle formation called the Chakravyuha. With this knowledge, he was able to successfully infiltrate the enemy. As he was the only one on the Pandava side equipped with this tactic, he entered the formation all alone on the 13th day of the battle. Unfortunately, Abhimanyu missed the part of the conversation on how to exit the formation. The Kaurava warriors were unable to face this valiant prince, so they resorted to treachery by surrounding him on all sides and shooting him with arrows from behind in an unfair manner, killing him. Nevertheless, this was the turning point in the battle, putting the Pandavas at an advantage. This is a card of triumph, victory, conquest, a breakthrough, an opening, or an advantageous opportunity. You could be unlocking a secret, accessing hidden knowledge, acquiring a key to valuable information, getting the upper hand, achieving competitive success, or playing on the winning side of a sports team. You find yourself in an exalted state of being where you are on top of the world. Yes, look at this. They talked about unlocking some information. There it is. Unlocking some information, okay, that turns this battle, this deception. You're going to be seeing a truth that overturns some sort of deception, yeah, and it's going to put you in a place of power, and somebody's going to be throwing a fucking fit when you have that victory over them. This is part of your purpose at this time. So that's the message that we have for you today by this Grand Divine Design. Mind your own. Our first commenter of the day. Hey, Kat, Thomas, Isabella, Radha, Vindy, Lex. So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. And I see Lou Fava paid me. Oh, look at this. I got a love donation. It's twin flames and a lot of sneezing. Reading, it really hit home, and I feel like the sneezing added so much realism to the reading in an odd way. Found it very sexy and erotic. Would you consider doing more sneezing? Well, thank you, Lou Fava, for the $15 love donation, but I don't see anything today as far as personal questions. So with all that being said and done, so thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias, little baby.